Well, adios, old friend.
Mark! What are you doing?
Making a sacrifice.
A sacrifice. And, what kind of sacrifice is this?
Chloe, I'm giving up the unholy lifestyle I've led for the past 2 years. It's time for a change.
You're giving up your career flipping hamburgers?
We do not make hamburgers. We make thick burgers. Thick burgers.
Like there's a difference.
Oh, there's a difference. A very thick difference.
Says who?
Says the Angus beef inside. Duh. Will you stop that? These aren't cheap, you know.
Okay, so tell me again why you're burning your Hardee's uniform?
I already told you I'm repenting all of the sinful things I've once done.
Oh yes, the sinfulness of flipping hamburgers.
They're not hamburgers, they're thick burgers.
Whatever.
Listen, I was reading this verse the other day, and it said, whatever I do, I should honor the Lord. So I figure I gotta get rid of all things that aren't Christian. Which reminds me, I have to go home and get my Neil Diamond album.
You're burning Neil Diamond?
Well, sure. I mean, what would Jesus do?
Mark, just slow down for a second. Okay, so you want to honor God with your life, so you're giving up flipping thick burgers.
Come on, Chloe. It's not like I'm setting the world on fire for God in a kitchen serving thick burgers.
And why aren't you?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. You're not sharing the gospel when you're stuck in the back of a kitchen in a fast food joint.
Well, aren't there people there with you?
Well, yeah, there are.
And are those people Christians?
Well, I don't know.
So why don't you ask them?
Because I'm quitting. I'm going to do something real ministry, like become a missionary or work in a Christian bookstore.
Mark, that verse you read does not mean you have to work a Christian job in a Christian ministry. It means treat every job you have like it's a Christian ministry, even flipping hamburgers.
Thick burgers!
Or thick burgers.
Are you sure about this?
Of course I'm sure. I mean, one, it would be impractical for a Christian to work only Christian jobs. I mean, who would work in diners and restaurants and clothing stores?
I don't know. Isn't that what sinners are for?
Doesn't God want them to be saved too?
Well, sure he does.
And who does he send to minister to them? His children, which is very well why he might have put you at Hardee's.
So let me get this straight. Instead of setting my uniform on fire, I should set the kitchen at Hardee's on fire for God.
Exactly. Only, not a real fire? That would be bad.
Yeah, I guess that would be pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. So we're not going to burn our uniform?
Nope. But all this fast food talk is getting me hungry.
What do you say we discuss it over a thick burger at Hardee's?
How about we go get a Whopper from Burger King?
You want a Whopper?
Yeah. I hate thick burgers.